Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic Imperial Agent Edition. Now, when we left off, we had just received a very covert mission to head underground and to burst through the cave wall in an attempt to cause some sort of ambush situation to happen. So, let's see if we can get that going here. Obviously, we are going to have some difficulties with these Wampa. They are going to be dealing some pretty considerable damage if we didn't have Dr. Loken as a healing companion. Obviously, they do seem to charge straight at us, and that is, in fact, the problem here. They are going to be just charging, and obviously, as a sniper, we don't want anything charging at us at all. So let's try and see whether we can get these guys taken out. There we go. Oh, and it appears as though there is actually a bonus mission for this. So let us see what we can do here. Let's do a nice ambush on these guys. I'm going to see if we can get a little bit more effectiveness with, well, I was going to say a little bit more effectiveness with our follow-through skill, and I was going to attempt to use our penetrating blasts fully there, but unfortunately enough, because Dr. Loken also has a little bit of damage as his current spec, we currently don't really have the opportunity to do just that. So let's see if we can get a nice full penetrating blasts here, and then a second follow through. There we are. Very nice. And now maybe we can get some suppressive fire on this last guy, take him out pretty easily. Okay, now we can just head onward. It appears as though this cave is not particularly large, which is fantastic, as, well, we don't really want to stay in here too long. These Wampa are no doubt going to gain the advantage sooner or later. Take out those guys, no problem at all, and then we'll be making our way over here. I don't know whether I want to do the bonus. Do I want to do the bonus? It's only 14,000. I am going to be doing the heroic missions on the planet, so do bear that in mind. Now all we need to do is tap the wall.
Burn a hole through that wall and feed in the camera.
Where is Admiral Davos? I did not invite servants. I act in the Admiral's name. I'll show you.
Getting audio only. Can you see anything?
Pour some wine and find a private room. And I'll tell you all about it when I get back.
There. Begin playback.
Ashok the Unyielding, I am honored by your invitation. I am Admiral Davos, and I fought in the Battle of Hoth. Unlike my peers, I was left to the icy wastes. For 6 months I wandered the wreckage. As I lost my vitality, I found many items of great value. Weapons, artifacts, even a Republic shuttle full of secrets. I hid them in the starship graveyard, so that I might one day claim my prize.
Today's that day. Give us safe passage into the starship graveyard, and we'll all leave rich.
You may want to cut your observations short.
Is there a problem?
The locals don't appreciate us using their cave.
Ooh, okay, just as I thought. We do now have an interruption here. Okay, well, let's do this, shall we? Let's get this guy taken out relatively quickly. Now we can get another follow-through, hopefully working there. And now a nice full one against the other Wampa and take them all out. There we go.
Situation under control. What happened with the meeting?
We cut a deal, sir. The pirates are going to escort Admiral Davos to his treasure, but they outlined their route. I think we know where they're heading.
That Republic shuttle he talked about, did it come up again?
Just the part about it being full of secrets. I think the Admiral likes playing games. The aristocrat and I can meet you at the edge of the starship graveyard. There's an Imperial outpost there. Sagano can fill you in, and we can plan a final approach. Temple out.
Aha, okay, fantastic. So all we need to do now is, well, head on over there. So we are going to be teleporting out to the Thesh outpost, and I'll see you once we get closer to the starship graveyard. Okay, so we have arrived within Frostwake Outpost, and we are now going to be speaking to the Aristocrat.
we'd be buried alive by the third marker. Bring up the northern passage. Let me see.
He's here, sir.
I'm aware of that. Resume planning. Agent, thanks to your surveillance, we have a lock on Admiral Davos' destination. He and his men are being escorted to a crashed Republic super dreadnaught in the heart of the starship graveyard. His horde is there.
The reason you say that like it's a death sentence?
The horde is sealed in the tertiary launch bay, protected by an army of White Moor pirates.
Sorry I'm late. Did I miss the bad news?
There's no other kind.
Lovely. Go on.
This isn't a one-squad operation. The Defense Force will join you for the assault.
I told you before, my priority is the Starbreeze, not Admiral Davos or the rest of his treasure.
While the Chiss Ascendancy believes Admiral Davos is a threat, our goals are not incompatible. I suggest a two-pronged approach. You slip past the pirates on the super dreadnaught and deactivate the blast doors.
That'll let my team in. We can rendezvous at the launch bay. We'll be your backup.
I think you like keeping an eye on me.
Agent, please. You make me look unprofessional.
I suggest we begin. Admiral Davos is already on the move.
I'll see you at the dreadnaught. Either way, this'll all be over soon.
Okay, well, that sounds good to me. And, well, let's just see here. Is this actually any good? I'm not entirely sure. It seems to be rather nice, but as I stated beforehand, we are going to be doing some heroic missions. I will be doing those off screen, so no need to worry about that, but maybe I'll get a chess piece from them, so I think that will be fine for now. And we are now going to be heading on over to, wow, okay, the Star of Coruscant, and the mission Assault on the Starbreeze. Okay, so we have so far infiltrated the aft section of the Star of Coruscant, and we are now going to be heading into our phase. As we can see here, the Sith Inquisitor also had to come here at some point, and we will now be heading into the Agent one, and slicing the first blast door lock, I assume. And then we will head on to deactivate the second one. Doesn't seem to be much resistance, if any at all. Right, oh, of course I would say that, and then we get enemies, but there we have it. Not bad at all. Oh, there's actually a really nice bonus. I do like these bonuses a lot more, because that means we're going to be killing a lot more units, a lot weaker units, shall we say. And we're going to see if we can actually complete this bonus as we go on, because we can probably avoid this, but, well, it seems as though we'll need to kill many of these guys anyway, and I thought, well, why not? Maybe a good idea anyway. So let's loot that, thank you. What is that behind there? It's an explosive fuel tank, which I do believe I will be using. There we go, thank you. And now we'll deal some nice damage to these guys. They are going to be using snipe against us, but that will not stop us from killing them. And let's take out a couple of these guys too. There we are, very, very nice. And maybe a nice ambush there, followed by a follow-through. And there we go. Okay, so only 2 more units to go, and I think we'll probably take these guys out over there. And a nice snipe as well. Follow through 2, and then a takedown. There we go. Fantastic. So now all we need to do is... oh. Now all we need to do is head upstairs, where these guys apparently are, which we need to fight. So probably didn't even need to do that bonus mission right then and there, but... yes, well, I suppose it's better to complete it than not. And there we go. That is absolutely fine. Now we will be doing the third blast door. And we have yet more units that are relatively easy to take out. And we'll be eliminating these guys, no problem. There we go. Now all we must do is talk to Ensign Temple, who is just here. And I'm actually wondering, how did they get past? Huh. There doesn't appear to be any other entrance, but maybe they came in from, well, somewhere. Who knows?
Free following. Blasters and flame projectors.
All right, keep them at a distance.
Sir, enemies in pursuit. More expected. Bit of a nightmare, but we'll hold them off.
What's the situation?
Admiral Davos and his horde should be down that corridor somewhere. Quite possibly with his escort.
11, 12 more. Marauders and Scourge.
Stalker Saganu is holding our escape route outside. We'll keep the pirates off your back. Do what you came to do.
Very well. Okay, all we need to do now is find Admiral Davos. Yes, that sounds like a very simple task, does it not? But I have a feeling that he is going to be trickier than we imagine. Even though he is a very old man and seems to be augmented with a numerous amount of cyborg implants, he is no doubt going to have some tricks up his sleeve.
It's still here. Still waiting for us.
Admiral, intruder! Target him, but do not fire. The Cypher agent lives. I wondered what became of you.
You've caused a lot of trouble for a man I didn't come here to kill.
I waited years to return to Hoth and reclaim my retirement funds. My superiors were never to know.
We should take him now.
Silence. You complicated matters. Forced us to part ways with the Empire. But this can be mended. Tell me what you desire.
You want to avoid being branded a traitor. I want to know about that Republic shuttle.
The shuttle? How interesting. It was the personal ship of one Colonel Omus. He served in the upper echelons of Republic weapons research. Rumor was that the Starbreeze contained his records and security codes. I brought it here for safekeeping. Does that pique your interest?
What sort of weapons research did he do?
Omus prototype space stations, ion cannons. He died aboard this very dreadnaught, another of his many projects. The shuttle is yours. I ask only two things: your silence, and the location of the secret Chiss base.
But the shuttle is ours. Our payment.
It is a small price to remove the Chiss from the equation. They know too much.
Sir, even if we wipe them out, we can't trust you-know-who over there.
We are all Imperials. Give me the Chiss, pledge your silence, and we will all return to the Empire in glory. You will have your shuttle and wealth besides.
Captain Firth and the pirates seem troubled. But loyalties change, I suppose.
Captain Firth has been with me for 10 years. As for the pirates, they will accommodate us.
We will not be cut out of this deal.
I make the choices here. Now, Agent, decide.
Listen to them, Admiral. They're taking advantage of you. I saw Captain Firth's meeting with the pirates. He's planning to join them and take the Horde for himself.
Perhaps.
You're lying!
Enough of this. We have the treasure. Kill them all.
Well, that was unexpected. Well, I thought we were manipulating events rather cleverly there, but there we have it. Wow, that was very impressive. Okay, so now all we need to do is secure the Starbreeze. That should be easy enough. No enemies around, of course.
Codename Legate to Hunter. I have located the Starbreeze.
I owe command 10 credits. You look awful, by the way. Get that shuttle running and rendezvous at these coordinates. Hunter, out.
Sir, pirates are down, but I'm the only one left. We need to get moving.
Come on, let's get this ship off the ground.
I'll do what I can. I don't think flying that thing will be easy.
Okay, so all we need to do now is talk to Hunter, who is not my favorite person ever, but we are going to be speaking to him. He has a level 40 power shot. Okay.
Nice landing. Let's take a look. Solid body, not a scratch on her. And she came with my shuttle? What's her name?
Ensign Raina Temple, sir. Chiss Expansionary Defense Force.
Of course. Minder 17, Imperial Intelligence. Excellent work, both of you.
I couldn't have done any of this without her.
High praise. Maybe she deserves a promotion. I'll fly the shuttle to its final destination. You can take my ride home. Ensign, why don't you go run a systems check? I need a minute with the agent.
I'll chisel the ice off the pilot seat for you.
Arden Koth will be happy. But the girl, we agree she needs to die, right?
That's unnecessary. She knows better than to reveal classified intelligence.
Maybe I'd like to be careful. Look, you've worked with her. You've bonded with her. Fine. I'm not heartless. Maybe she'll even be useful. You want her to live? You take responsibility. Stash her on your ship. She doesn't talk to anyone. Doesn't learn about the SIS.
I guarantee she won't be a problem.
Just to be sure, though, I'm putting a command in your brain. Keyword, onomatophobia. If Reyna Temple becomes a threat to our mission or leaves your supervision, you will kill her. You won't have a choice.
Sorry, I didn't meet your friend. I must have taken a wrong turn.
Sir, Minder 17 told me about the transfer. I'm a little surprised. If intelligence wants me out of the GIS Defense Force, though, I won't argue. Nice as it would have been to pack an overnight bag.
You'll fit right in, Ensign. You shouldn't worry.
Don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic opportunity. My father would love this. But if I can ask, why do you want me here?
Maybe I just like having a woman like you around.
I'm sure that's true, but if you won't tell me the full reason, just say so.
Dr. Eckhard Loken. We should swap stories about your father.
You know my father?
Oh, forgive me, Cypher. I'm afraid the cold's starting to get to me. I'll meet you both back on the ship.
Well, there is more of Loken's evasiveness. He is very, very tricky, is he not? Yes, quite the wily fox, wouldn't you say? Well, let us now take a speeder, and we will be heading back to the Starship Graveyard. And I assume that is our business done on Hoth. Yes, it is. Okay, well, we are going to be heading on back to our ship and interacting with the Holo Terminal. And we'll see where we head to next. We have acquired a new companion as well. Oh my goodness, I actually did not even realize that. Well, of course, the dialogue was leaning towards that area, so I suppose it was natural to assume that she was going to join the crew. And so, let us interact with the terminal.
This is Legate to Base Command. Mission complete.
Base Command here. Hunter gave me his report. He spoke highly of you. Not a lot of people earn his praise.
How did he come to join the SIS?
Used to do corporate security, if you can believe it. Recruited him a few years back. I'm grateful the Starbreeze is in one piece. She'll help us win this war. Now, Hoth and Terrace makes two. Ready for the final stage?
You still haven't told me what this is about. You send me after a Republic shuttle and a science project.
All for good reason, I promise. Maybe you've heard of it. A death trap of a planet called Quesh. Our primary objective's there. I want you en route.
Chemical mining world. We're at war over it.
That's the one. But we're after something from before all that. Get to these coordinates when you arrive and we'll be in touch. Base Command out.
Oh no. That's Quesh again, isn't it? Yes, Quesh once more. Well, whatever the case, we have, apparently, another holo communicator call from Saganu, so let us talk to him.
Agent, I hope this recorded message finds you well. This is Aristocrat Saganu of the Chiss Expansionary Defense Force. I never got the chance to see you off Hoth. Understandable, things were hectic. Nonetheless, you proved a worthy ally, and one deserving of the Ascendancy's trust. A token of our appreciation has been delivered to Imperial intelligence. I hope they will pass it on to you. And lastly, give my regards to Ensign Temple. Doubtless she serves you as well as she served us.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I didn't actually have to say anything there. And with the additional... Oh. I was going to say with the additional experience that we were going to level up, but apparently we are only 1,000, not even that, 800 experience away from leveling up to 45. Well, whatever the case, the next time on Star Wars, The Old Republic Imperial Agent Edition, we will be traveling to Quesh and having a good old fun time on the toxic world. Oh yes, absolutely, love it. Well, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.